Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys like an exclusive kind of like update, I guess. I don't know, man. It's Friday and I haven't been posting, which isn't anything new here on this podcast. You know, that's how we do. But honestly, bro, I've just been chilling. Like, I've just been hanging out. I've been waking up really late, number one. And sorry that, like, I don't have the mic set up today. And, you know, it's just kind of raw audio today. And just, like, picking me up in my room, which I don't think is, like, bad. You know, it's not like there's not like an echo in here or anything. So, just kind of saying hi, reminding you guys that I care about you. And I don't know, like, it's just really weird to like, you know, that I get into these certain, like, this, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like I get in these negative kind of emotions where it's like I feel unmotivated and feel like I'm not on task. And last week was very good. I was very, like, successful and very on my case about, you know, getting everything that I wanted to do done. And it's just like my head, you know, it's mentally preparing myself to get used to these new habits that I want to build for myself, but also, like, I tend to kind of not isolate, but kind of just put everything to the side. And especially now that it's a quarantine, I've noticed that I've been less productive. And really, I just don't like the fact that I've been waking up at like 12 because I've been sleeping at like 4. And that's not good for me, you know, like I sleep at like 4 or 5 and then wake up at like 11, which to me isn't very ideal because I like waking up early, you know, like I like waking up at 6, 7, you know, even 8, 9. 9 is like pretty good for me still. But it's like when I start at 11, like next thing you know, it's already 2 and it's like, oh, it's already 2 p.m. Like the day's kind of already over in a sense. Because usually that's how it works, right? It's like I get the mornings to myself, and then at like 3 or 4, my parents get home from work, and, like, you know, in my head, it's kind of like the switch to like, all right, well, I can't really be in my room all the time, so let me go out and, you know, be with my family for a bit. But just like, I don't know, man, I'm just kind of hanging back today, eating some yogurt with granola. I just showered too, so I feel real good and real refreshed. I don't know what else to say, really. I get that, like, I know I should be posting more, but also, like, every time I do not post and, like, I come back, I always feel very good, and, like, it just feels like I come back home, you know, like, I guess, like, when you're on a trip somewhere, like, although you're, like, living your best life and you're on a trip and you're on vacation and, like, you're escaping, but also, like, when you get back home, you're like, oh man, home sweet home. And it's just been like that, I guess. I feel like I haven't felt super motivated to upload. I understand that you guys expect some uploads from me, which I understand that I've kind of let you on in the aspect of saying Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but it's Friday. And shout out Jeremy, because he told me that I should post these kind of rant videos just on YouTube. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, just kind of an update video, kind of rant-ish. Like, I don't know. I just think it's important that I remind you guys that I care about you. And that I'm in the process of, like, really getting on top of everything. And, you know, it's expected for me to go and, like, fall back towards the bad habits that I'm trying to break out of, but it is what it is, essentially. Like, what else can I do besides the fact that, like, I'm just home all day? It's just, I haven't really been in the creator mindset, right? Like, and I guess that's what I need to tap into. And it's just, like, important to me to make sure, like, this is something. But also the thing is that like I'm not in a rush for this to be huge. Like if it's like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and like it starts popping off, like I'm super happy with the fact that that can be my career, you know? Because essentially that's what I'm doing. Like I'm creating this space for me to be me, but also like for it to become something for myself, right? Like me versus myself. By the way, this is the Me versus Myself podcast-ish. I didn't even do a podcast intro, but like it's something that, you know, regardless of how old I am, regardless of where I'm at in life, regardless of where like I am, you know, it still works. Like, I could be in Europe and like, hey guys, like me versus myself, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm thinking right now. This is what's been going on. This is what's been making me feel certain things. And like, I love that, you know? It's like I can be anywhere in my life and like upload these videos and upload these podcasts of me talking about me. Like next thing you know, like I'm gonna be like on a bench somewhere. Like in the background, it's gonna be like the Eiffel Tower, you know? Like, hey guys, me versus myself. Like, that's what's going on. And I think it's exciting that I don't know, I just think it's so cool that in like September when I did this, like who would have thought that like 6 months down the road I'd be here, right? I'd be kind of like letting everybody know where I'm at, and those who want to keep up with me can, and you know, can like can really just like check in with me and know what I'm doing. Because like I feel like this is I don't do a good job about talking to everybody that I appreciate in my life, and I don't do a good job about really reaching out to my people, the friends that I have. Because also like one big thing is like I tend to kind of second guess who my friends are. Like I'm not really sure who considers me their friend, so it's not really in me to like just, you know, be very like, I don't know how to really explain it. But it's just sometimes I don't really know who's my friend like that, you know? So who can I really text? And even then, like who can I really like socialize with on a like a deeper level than like, hey, how's it going? And like, how have you been? I don't know, I just feel like I'm at a place where like I've kind of just been focusing on me. And it's almost a year that I've been out of high school, so it's been a year where I've kind of kept to myself and kept my circle very small, and very few people that I've, you know, that I would talk to from high school I've like really talked to, and I've just kind of been in my own lane, and like it's been very good. It's been very beneficial to me to like understand that it's very much in me to like make my things happen for myself, and very much like I'm just in control of who I can talk to and who I can, you know, like, this doesn't really make sense to be honest. I don't know what I'm saying there, but like, it's just been a lot more like personal, and it's been like kind of not lonely, but I've kind of been on the path of like the lone wolf, and like really just been doing things on my own, and my circle's been very small. Haven't really reached out to people. But there is still a bunch of people that I care about, and like instantly like I'm willing to just give or like be there for them. Like there is people that I have in mind that I can, but sometimes it's not just in me to like really just talk to people that I care about. So if I see you in person, like we're gonna talk like nothing's happened, and that's one of the good things that I feel like I carry, like with my friendships and just the way I am. I guess like I feel like I can pick up and talk to people, like regardless how much distance or time has passed. Like I can feel comfortable knowing that those are my friends, and everything we've experienced together is like real. And like it's just very nice to know that like it's nice. It's like it's cool knowing that they're there, right? It's cool knowing that people I genuinely care about, and I'm willing to, really extend that arm out. It's like I know who they are, and I'm pretty sure they know that I got him like that. But I just don't do a good job sometimes about making sure people know how much I appreciate them and how much I'm really like thinking about them. So honestly, bro, that being said, like I've just been good. I've been maybe not like the most productive, but also I've been very happy and very like connected with myself, in the sense that like I've been thinking a lot in my head and kind of processing so much things that like I feel have been in my head for so long and have been affecting me in like good or in bad ways too. Like it's just very cool to know that I'm like doing my thing, like, and it's up to me to really make sure that like I get somewhere in life, and I just feel good knowing the fact that like slowly but surely it'll get there. It's like I'm on a journey, and it's like I'm not really worried about the end, because I feel like once I get to the end, then it's gonna be like, well, what now? So it's like if I were to be like, obviously if this were to blow up within like the next month or 2 months, 3 months, like it would be cool. But just like right now, I feel like I don't know where I'd go next. Once I have that, like obviously I would still be true to me and true to everything that I've built for this. But like also it's like, whoa, it's like, well, I didn't really expect to get big. Like although maybe I did want to, but like now that I did, it's kind of like, whoa. So I'm just taking it as it comes and like how I feel about making certain things happen for myself. Like, for all I know it happens, and for all I know it doesn't. And if it doesn't, well, I get the feeling that I get the satisfaction of knowing I can just see myself and really look back at my younger self when I become older, and it's just a really, really weird feeling, and really weird like it's kind of comfort, but also kind of uncomfortable, the fact that like when I'm like 60 maybe, like it's just kind of a vision I have, like when I'm 60, after living like, okay, I'm 18, right? So 60, like that's 3 more lives I'm gonna live. 3 more of what I've lived, so everything that I've lived right now times 3, well, times 2 basically, because I've already done 20. Like, that's crazy to know how much is still shit to happen, man. And like for example, when I'm 60, and I guess I look back at 18-year-old me today, I can't even imagine how like cool and how like I don't know, man. It gives me goosebumps thinking about it. Really, like imagine like being able to see yourself and hear yourself think, and maybe like these like captured moments will be memories in my head that I get to like kind of look back at and be like, dang, bro, like key moments that I can relive are recorded, and it's crazy to me. Like it's very, very weird and very, very like personal, but also like it's very like good to know that like I have myself like this, and I really don't plan on like not doing this ever. Like, yeah, I understand that I let weeks pass sometimes where it's like I don't upload, and I don't really publish content towards the podcast, but also I'm in it for the long run, right? It's like it's a marathon, not really a sprint. So it's like if I don't necessarily, if I walk, some of the marathon, like okay, like I'm not really worried about it. I'm not worried about being the first one done with the marathon. I'm worried about like finishing the marathon. Granola. strawberry yogurt. But thank you so much for, kind of checking in with me, kind of spending a little bit of time with me and listening to me, kind of give an update towards what's going on. I'm not really sure if I'll be uploading this to Anchor because of the short format. I'm not sure it really resonates that well with that many people, but also, like, who cares too, Like, I'll upload this to YouTube, and also, like, it'll be a podcast. Like, it still goes against, it's still the me versus myself, regardless. But maybe not, I don't know. It's just, I guess, thinking about it and really focusing on what I want. So we'll see how this goes. If I do end up uploading to Anchor, which will most likely happen, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Please, YouTube viewers, and also Anchor, Spotify viewers, or all Apple Podcast viewers, listeners, please go to my YouTube. Sorry, I swallowed the granola whole, and oh my god, I was choking. Please go to my YouTube channel, Kasuskian. So, my name. That's my YouTube channel. Or search up Me Versus Myself podcast on YouTube, and pretty sure it pops up. Your support means the world to me. And for some reason, I don't know if this is a glitch or something, but 14% of my viewers are from Virginia, which is so crazy because, to be honest, I don't even know where Virginia is on the map. But that's so insane to me. 14% of my viewers are from Virginia. Maybe it's one person from Virginia. I don't even know. But if it's more than one, shout out to you guys, girls, everybody. Because the podcast is very mixed. It's 55 boys and 45. So it's kind of balanced, but also it's Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for inspiring me. Make sure you continue staying safe. Continue making sure you follow the rules of this quarantine, so it can all be over soon, because I'm kind of over it. But also, I kind of like the comfort of just being home also. But thank you so much for listening, regardless. I am working on figuring out how I can make these episodes longer. It's not something I need to really plan out, but I guess I need to structure it more, so it's I don't run out of things to say at X minute, right? So the podcast will probably be longer in the future, and I'm just constantly developing this and constantly working on it. So thank you so much for listening to Me Versus Myself. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, as it really helps the video get pushed out when you like it and comment and subscribe, and more people see it. And if you care about me, I think you would be nice enough to give me that little push. So thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.